Well, it's Super Bowl week, and they're going to have a lot of people in New Orleans. Now, when I'm not making these silly videos, I'm actually a licensed tour guide, and I specialize in tours outside of the French Quarter. I take people all over the city. Now, this right here is Bayou St. John. This bayou was instrumental in the founding of New Orleans. And it's about 15 minutes outside the French Quarter near City Park. And in City Park, you can find some of these old oak trees. These are some of the oldest trees in New Orleans. Some of these oak trees are 800 years old. And then there's Audubon Park uptown. This is the Tree of Life. This is one of the biggest oak trees in all of New Orleans right here. And then I love to come and watch the sunset at the Bucktown Marsh. It's a cool little nature spot, maybe 20 minutes outside of the French Quarter. They got a lot of birds hanging around here. Look, it's a night heron right there. Now, if you're a fan of birds, they got a lot of these ibis in just about every park in the city. And then in some of the canals over by the lake, you'll find some much bigger birds, like this great blue heron chilling right here. And then they also got a bunch of these great white egrets. But if you're real lucky, you might come across one of these majestic ospreys chilling up in a tree. And this can all be found just 15 to 20 minutes outside the French Quarter. Like right over here, they got these gators that chill in this canal. Now, I'm not going to give away my secret spot right here, but when the weather is nice, these gators are always out. Now, another cool area outside the French Quarter where they have a lot of history is the Garden District. This house right here is where they filmed the TV show, The Mayfair Witches. And then they got another house in the Garden District from a popular TV show. This is the Buckner Mansion, and this is where they filmed American Horror Story Season 3, Coven. This was the Witch School. And you can find both of these houses in the Garden District. And then they got a lot of cemeteries in New Orleans. If you've never been to a New Orleans cemetery, you might want to visit and learn the history on how they bury people down here in New Orleans. Or should I say how they don't bury them. They put them in these mausoleums right here. But anyway, I know most people come to New Orleans and they never leave the French Quarter. You ain't ever going to see a sunset like this on Bourbon Street. If you have the time and you have the means, get out of the French Quarter and see some of the rest of the city. There is so much more to it than just the touristy stuff.